this particular bodyguard wasn't the bodyguard that was there, right? The bodyguard that disappeared. This wasn't that bodyguard. So that's one thing that we gotta make sure that we understand the information. This is not the bodyguard that disappeared. Secondly, this is something that this man overheard her saying, and he said within his good conscience he couldn't let this go on. That's in the court of law, that's what you call hearsay, because like unless it was recorded, unless there's other things that corroborate that, it's gonna be hard to say like, oh yo, after the fact, several years after the fact. This is mad old. Like this is what we started the podcast. This is like 2020, 2019, right? So after the fact, all these years later, because remember the trial took a while to even get started, and Tory, been booked for quite a bit now. So after all this time, one, when did he overhear it? Was it right after, or was it like years after? And like, what did you overhear? Was it a two-way conversation? But apparently, they're saying that the girl she shot like a couple times. Tory Lanez tried to get the gun out of her hand or smack it down, and then that's when two other shots got fired. Possibly one of those hit Meg. I don't even know. Again, that was a case that I didn't really dig into because I just yeah, I don't even like Megan Thee Stallion for real. So, and Tory Lane's not a fan of his, so like it's just something that I know everybody's like seething, and they want the truth and they want to free him. Like if he didn't do it, free him. If he didn't do it, free him. If he did do it, if he did do it, then keep him where he's at. If he can't prove that he did not do it, then that's just the name of the game. I'm not saying, that's justice or what, but I'm just saying that's just kind of how it goes if you can't prove it. But back to him getting poked up, people are saying that, oh, now that information has come out, which is at this point is not necessarily information. It's at this point it's hearsay. It's not necessarily evidence. It's hearsay. But since that information has come out, people are saying that like, oh, this was like a hit by Roc Nation, and Roc Nation is trying to set him up and trying to silence Tory Lanez. Now, here's another perspective. So this is the only video I'm gonna share with y'all today. And this is somebody, again, this is all hearsay. I do not know if this is true or not either. I don't know this, but there's a man that apparently got some ties to prison, that he feels like this is what actually happened with that guy, because some people are saying, even Tory Lanez's attorney said that he was attacked unprovoked. Well, there's some people that are saying like, no, definitely wasn't unprovoked. So we're gonna learn a little bit today um, allegedly why Tory Lanez got poked in jail, man. Let's see. Here we go. So this is just a general page called My Mixtapes. It always got some wild stuff, but here we go. We're not getting it. Ah, come on. They be doing this, bro. This is crazy. All right, let's see if it works here. Let's take a look.
Again, I got to hit you guys with some crazy information. So I did a little digging, and this is about Tory Lanez. This is the person that stabbed him in Tehachapi State Prison, and I'll tell you guys why. Now, the video I did before was just saying that there was a false narrative going on about a Mexican trying to extort him and make him pay taxes, and everybody ran with that theory. I said, no, it was personal. Now, if a Mexican was to do it, it was, yada, yada, yada. But the reason this took place is this dude was a nice guy, respectful inmate, got into a lot of trouble, though. He stabbed a couple inmates in prison. He's doing life without the possibility of parole for 2 murders. And he was in education. He was working in the educational department, respectful, but he happened to be Tory Lanez's neighbor. And at visit, he was flirtatious with his wife. And his wife immediately told her husband. They went back, got confrontational, and Tory Lanez was on the tier saying that he was gonna F his wife because she likes black dudes. That's what really happened. And I had to go do some digging. I had to go. People kept asking me to go look it up, and I made contact with Tehachapi State Prison to finally get the story down, because a lot of people kept saying it was black on black, that he tried to get a black DP'd and all that, and he was paying other people for protection to have other people hid and trying to be the shot caller on the yard. Then I heard Mexicans did it, and I was like, once again, I gotta hit you guys with some crazy information.